Hello everyone, and welcome to another hero villain of gaming. And this week I'm talking about John Romero. Now we all know him as basically being part of the two Johns. Basically John Carmack, who was a programming genius, and John Romero, who was a visionary. And between them they were able to do some pretty incredible things. They were an incredible pair that really complemented each other, and they created some incredible games. I mean, they first got recognition for Wolfenstein, and then the following year Doom, which, wow, incredible. And then you had Quake. And at some point there must have been disagreement, because I think one of them wanted to focus more on the technical side, the programming, and one of them wanted to focus more on the visionary side. So eventually they parted ways. Now, John Carmack, we all know, basically has been with id, and he's created, the next installment of Quake 2, Doom 3, and so on and so on. But John Romero is an interesting one, because he left to form Ironstorm. And I think Ironstorm made 2 or 3 games, but the main purpose of Ironstorm was to create Daikatana. Yes, Daikatana. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, I never played this game, but I've watched lots of videos, I've watched reviews, and it doesn't look that interesting or even that good. But I think the thing that didn't help the game was the fact that it was delayed. Now, it was supposed to come out in 97. Now, in 97 you had Quake 2. Quake 2 looked and played a hell of a lot better than this did, right? So it got delayed by 2 years, so it came out in 99. The game looks like a game that came out in the mid-90s. Not just that, but it was outdated, and it was going up against Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament. It didn't do very well. Not just that, but there was a very interesting ad campaign created. The 2 taglines are, "Suck it down," yeah, and wait for the next one, "John Romero is about to make you his bitch." Yeah, what can you say to that? I think people were just ready to hate the game because it was delayed, it was outdated, it was nothing special, it was everything that had come before it but just slightly bigger. And it had the worst ad campaign of all time. Even John Romero apologised for this and absolutely regrets that ad campaign to this day. And that's pretty much the story of him. There isn't much to say. I mean, yeah, after Ironstorm he kicked around gaming, went to various different companies. He made some peripherals with some companies, he went in a few different game companies, one of them was Midway, and he helped with some mobile games. And since then, not much really. Is he a hero or villain? Not really. I would say still a hero. I mean, you think about it, he was involved with some of the greatest games of all time, and not just that, but he was involved with Wolfenstein. Now, Wolfenstein wasn't the world's first-person shooter, but it was one of the first. It was there at the beginning. And not just that, but John Romero created the term deathmatch. And all he ever did was create one lousy game with a terrible ad campaign to go with it. So I would say he's still a hero, but I'm interested in your opinion. What do you think? Can a man be criticised just for one mistake? Or can you forgive that and just think, well, Doom, Quake, Wolfenstein, need I say any more? So I want to thank you for watching. Until next week, see you later.